Okay, thank you. I'm Leland Krane. I'm a full-time cinematographer, and I'm the founder and CEO of ShotKraft. I'm also a member of Local 600's AI committee. So what's ShotKraft? Well, it's a creative planning assistant. Let me say it one more time. Creative planning assistant. What does that mean? Well, we can take a script, a screenplay of any kind, story-based, and turn it into a shot list in minutes. That's about 80 to 90% ready to shoot. Some people might be asking, well, why is a shot list so important? And why do we need AI to do this stuff anyway? Like, this is a creative endeavor. I'm going to get to all that. But first, this is the reason we need to work faster. We have incredible pressure because of strikes, raising costs overall in terms of making film and video. Lower budget to resource ratio is what I call it. We have tougher production schedules. And what's the most important and most expensive part of making a film or television production? Well, it's the production part where you're actually shooting with the actors on set, with all the resources, all the labor. Everybody knows labor is 75% of all any project. So how do we reduce that? The only way to reduce that labor and those time pressures is by prepping, having a good plan. And that is where a shot list comes in. So the golden or brass ring is, can you have it good, fast, and cheap? Well, using our tool, you can upload a script. As I mentioned before, you can generate a shot list in minutes. You can have, it breaks down the script into story beats that are understandable. It communicates with a generative AI model, and then it gets you a shot list that then you can modify and make your own. You can add what lenses you want, whether it's a dolly, static shot, and then you can add images, videos. You can add storyboards you made or things you took on location. So let me just show you a little video of how it works.
With ShotKraft Pro, you can start making shot lists in just a few clicks. Just upload your script as a PDF file and click Let's Go. ShotKraft's AI will break down your script and suggest shots for you. Now make it your own. Modify your shots and subjects, add camera movements, rigs, lenses, and more to perfectly describe your artistic vision. You can add storyboards or take ShotKraft Pro on location and shoot your board with your phone. When you're finished, export your shot list. It's that easy. Start your free trial of ShotKraft Pro today.
Does it really work? And who's it for? Well, we built it for professionals like myself who were under the gun, getting scripts last minute. They had to shoot the next day. They didn't have a plan, or the director came later. They lost a location. But we found out that who it really, really helps is content creators, people who are more novice filmmakers who may not even know they need a shot list, but it guides them. It gives them some confirmation about their ideas being kind of like the ideas that the AI came up with, which is almost like a spell check for your ideas. Also, very importantly, will make sure you don't miss those important shots that you might not think of when you're thinking of all the really creative ones. You might not think, oh, we also need a shot of the bag of money, or we also need a shot of the gun. I can't tell you as a DP how many times I've been called back in to say, hey, we need you to go shoot this one shot of a bag of money under the bed. And that cost them thousands and thousands of dollars. So saving time is one thing, but these other values, I think, eclipse that. There's another thing is that a lot of filmmakers in that realm, in the content creator world, are working all alone. This way, they have an assistant and they can go to a shoot with not just an iPhone and a script, but an actual plan. Let's look at what else is out there. There are a lot of tools out there in pre-production. There are tools that make shot lists and storyboards all in one. And there are tools that allow you, like ShotDeck is one of the ones we really like, that allows you to take pictures, put them together, not for a storyboard, but put them together to get a pitch book. The ones in the asterisk also make storyboards. The problem with a lot of these technologies is that they are just technologies. They were made by technologists looking for a use case. Our tools, and I think all of our tools here today, are made by filmmakers who found technology to make it work for them. We iterated greatly on feedback that we got from our users. I'll get to that in just a moment. So I just want to tell you where we are with ShotKraft. We really launched it publicly in June of last year, and we wound up with 3,000 filmmakers worldwide using it. It works in any language. We have a little trouble with languages that read from right to left, like Arabic and Hebrew, but everything else, it seems to work very well. And we have projects that have been completed for Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, things that you've seen. And then we also have a lot more projects that are done for Tubi, YouTube, Mubi. Vertical videos is a big new avenue that we're getting a lot of good feedback on. Here's some of the feedback we got. I won't read it for you, but our whole reason for being is being able to get our users information and what they like. We want to iterate based on them, not just what we think is cool. And so we spent a lot of time working with our beta testers, and then they started sending us testimonials on their own without us asking. So we started collecting those. So finally, I just wanted to introduce our team. It's not just me making this. I'm not a technologist. I was fortunate enough that my wife has been a product lead in AI for a long time, and she put together a small team of 2 developers, an AI data scientist, neurolinguistics is his specialty, and myself, the domain expert. So that's all I've got. If you have questions, want to know more about our roadmap, because we do have some things coming on the road, like generating images to go with our shot list, please look me up.